The Senate passed the stimulus bill. Kamala Harris was the tie-breaking vote because there was no #NoRepublicans voted for this bill. Now, the one thing that I saw was that the Republicans wanted only $1,000, and they wanted it for people who were making $50,000 and under. That's where they wanted to cut the income off at. So first, off that, before we get into the bill, $50,000 and only $1,000 check, right? So, like we've said before, the politicians keep making these blanket statements. $50,000 in Georgia or Alabama is you can do way more with that annually than you can in California, New York, San Francisco. So that's already one thing. It should have been if you make 50 in Alabama, if you make 60 in tier.
Oh, but that's too much work.
Yeah, it should be a tier.
Right.
Because we acknowledge that gas is higher here, rent is higher here, cost of living is higher here.
Back up to $4.
That's what I'm saying.
God.
So we know it's a thing, yet when it comes to these stimulus packages, y'all just blanket all of us as if we're not living entirely different lives. That's the one thing that frustrates me. One. Two, these politicians who are well off, making good money, want to cut off, how petty is $400? One, because they're trying to give us $1,400. They said $1,000. So now you've been petty over $1,400. And then I think the income is $75.
Yeah.
That's what it was originally.
Oh, was it originally $75?
So they're trying to filibuster a COVID relief plan for $25,000 and $400. Just think about that. And I'm saying Republicans because no Republicans voted. I think maybe one did. I don't know for sure. But no Republicans voted for this relief bill because of $25,000 and $400 or for income less, 25 less and $400. That was one of the things. It could have been more shit, but that is what stuck out in articles. Think about that. That
is just eliminating.
What?
That is crazy.
Why would that
the
bother
numbers
you?
don't make sense. Like even if you crunch the numbers, like you're going to be leaving a lot of people high and dry, and like that should be blatant factual.
Yes.
Like it should be as clear as day on the math that they're presenting. But
that's the middle class.
So what is the real reason?
Above 50 is good money. Don't get me wrong. That's like that's like $20 some dollars an hour. It's not bad. That's like 22, 23 roughly.
Right.
So it's not bad money.
Like around 35 right now.
Who?
Me.
Oh. Damn, you making 35 right now?
That Herman Miller came.
Yeah.
Y'all hiring? Shit. Give me a second job.
Jeez.
But think about that. If the lower 20s is 50, it's over 50 actually. I think 23, 24 is like 52, 53. So basically they say you need to be making $19 to $20 an hour, which is like fast food shit, which is, what's 19, 20 maybe. What is that? Yeah,
but that's like higher up in fast food. That's
that's not even
you worked your way up years to get that.
I think that's like around in the 40s, kind of around
40,000-ish, right? So
40 range.
So what I'm trying to do is paint a picture of what is your
logic.
9 to 5 and what they're trying to give. So basically you're trying to allow it for the people who make less and then give them less money. So they need it the most.
So it's like a slap in the face. It's like a hand. It's like hey, here's your $400. Bow.
Yeah. It's like, wait a second. So it would have made somewhat sense if they said, hey, let's worry about the people that need it the most, and then let's rev it up to 2,000. Because you're trying to target the people that need it. You said let's target the people that make less than majority of people and take it down to 1,000. so you're not really doing shit.
Yeah, you're not really doing.
And then you're just blanking out the average, the middle class, as we say.
And then what
most of us make about 55 to 75. That's middle class pretty much. 55 to 75.
That's middle class.
And so basically by cutting it down to 50, you cut us out. Max 75 is gone now. It's 50. Yeah. So you didn't cut all of us out, bro.
The whole middle class out.
Yeah, I definitely want to know the logic. What was the reason? Obviously, it's because it's too expensive. They're worrying about expenses. That's the only thing that I can think of.
$1.9 trillion. I ain't looking at like, yo, we'll save 300,000.
No, they wasn't saying that.
Yeah, it's a $1 trillion package, bro. Like,
they
come
wasn't
on.
saying that when they were dropping $1 million bombs in fucking Baghdad.
Oh, bro. Yeah, I mean,
they weren't saying that last year when they gave us 12, and then the rich got like billions. They weren't saying that last year when they wanted to save money. The fuck out of here,
These
man.
are literally blowing up money.
Right. I need to know their logic behind it.
Yeah, well,
help me make sense.
Go to republicanvoter.org. You'll probably find it. TrumpSupporter.org or some shit. They'll tell you exactly what was going on.
Mar-a-Lago.com. Go on there.
Mar-a-Lago?
That's the country club that Trump is always staying
go to
at.
Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, man.
I'm sure he's leaked all the information of what the fuck happened.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was that, but good for them being able to pass the relief bill. And people were saying, that's where voting comes in, whether you believe it or not, because, having Kamala in that position, had that been a Pence or somebody, would have went the Republican way, we would still be waiting on money. And we focus on the 1,400. This bill is relief for businesses. This bill is relief to allow people, the restaurant, it
for
helps
schools as well,
schools and everything.
Yeah.
We just focusing on what we're going to get out of it, but don't get it twisted. This is a $1.7 billion deal to help United States citizens.
Mm-hmm.
And no Republican voted for it.
Right. This is business owners. This is everyone.
It's everybody.
This goes
Everybody.
across the whole scale.
This is big corporations, the small corporations.
Yes.
This is schools. This is home families,
Yes.
just small.
Yeah, there's definitely some Republicans mixed up in there.
So
is what I'm saying.
So this is what I'll say. So for those Republican business owners in California that's saying get rid of Newsom, I'm not defending Newsom one bit, right? Newsom is a Democrat. You're saying get rid of Newsom, yet your Republican following didn't vote for a bill. So where are you sitting at today? Because you're blaming Newsom for shutting down the city or whatever. Cool. We can blame Newsom. And he's a Democrat. We need Democrats out of go. Cool. You could do that. Now, your side had a bill that was going to help you directly.
Right.
You directly.
Right.
With the stimulus. And they all said no. So now,
I need to see their reaction.
What's the justification?
I want to know the
Right,
logic
right.
behind that.
Yeah, what are you saying? Well, it's because what they say now, because a lot of that money's going to foreign aid and we're helping foreign, and that's where a lot of money's going to foreign.
They said this is specifically for America.
Right.
For the citizens, for the U.S., and you said no.
Yeah. All y'all. So just think about that.
I'm pretty sure it was an individual thought, right? Do you think they kind of came to that agreeable conclusion together?
All the Republicans?
Right, because think about it. No one voted on that shit.
That's how they moved, though.
It sounds like they all got together. Was we not voting for this.
We said that, though. We said that's how Republicans move. Yeah. They don't care who Trump is. If he's representing our side, we're going to put him in office. Remember how we were saying that's how we need to ride for our side? Because that's what our opponent's doing. Or I wouldn't even say opponents. That's what the other side is doing. They don't give a fuck if it's right, wrong, and indifferent. If you have the elephant Republican flag, your word is law. And if you don't, you know what? If they didn't vote for it, it must be something in there that we don't know, that the Democrats are trying to slide past us, and that's why. That's what they're telling them, though. It must be something. Because other than that, they wouldn't do that. Our politicians aren't crooked.
Maybe they're just
sounds like delusion.
Very much delusion.
Very delusional.
Yes.